Israel has unleashed a full-scale escalation against Iran as open warfare between the two historic adversaries barrels into its fifth explosive day. What started as precise strikes against Iran's top military officials and nuclear scientists has now erupted into an unrestrained campaign. On Tuesday, Israel broadened its assault, with reports confirming airstrikes across major Iranian urban sectors. An aggressive and controversial shift that signals the conflict is entering an uncharted phase. Iran has not held back. In a series of coordinated attacks, waves of Iranian ballistic missiles and kamikaze drones were launched deep into Israeli territory. In a shocking development, several of those projectiles successfully pierced the Iron Dome, Israel's near-impenetrable air defense system, raising fears that Iran's missile technology has evolved significantly. The human cost of this escalation is mounting at a horrifying pace. In Israel, at least 24 people have been confirmed dead and over 500 are injured. Iran, however, has paid an even bloodier price, with 224 people killed and more than 1,200 wounded, according to the Associated Press. Tehran has become a war zone. The Israeli military issued an evacuation order to more than 330,000 residents in downtown Tehran. The sheer scale of this evacuation, nearly the entire population of Tel Aviv, has drawn international concern. Social media exploded late Monday after former President Donald Trump called for the total evacuation of the Iranian capital, a city that holds nearly 10 million souls. Trump, who cut short his appearance at the G7 summit in Canada to return to Washington, D.C., appeared defiant. "We're looking at better than a ceasefire," he told reporters. "A real end. Not a ceasefire, an end." His statements have reignited international controversy, with critics arguing that the former president's rhetoric is further fanning the flames of global instability. Trump has consistently insisted that Iran brought this on itself by refusing to limit its nuclear ambitions. "They could have avoided this," he said, referencing Iran's refusal to negotiate a new deal limiting nuclear development. At the same time, the U.S. military has gone into high alert mode. The Pentagon has ordered warships, aircraft, and missile defense systems to reposition across the Middle East. The USS Nimitz, one of the Navy's most formidable carriers, has departed the South China Sea and is sailing toward the Strait of Malacca en route to the Persian Gulf. It will join the USS Carl Vinson and its strike group already stationed in the region. Additionally, the Navy has deployed the USS Arleigh Burke, USS The Sullivans, and USS Thomas Hudner, all equipped with advanced ballistic missile defense systems, to safeguard American interests and prepare for possible engagement. U.S. tanker aircraft have also repositioned closer to the region, signaling that America is not just watching from the sidelines. It's moving in fast. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed the deployments Monday, stating, "Protecting U.S. forces is our top priority, and these deployments are intended to enhance our defensive posture." Behind closed doors, sources claim that Trump asked the National Security Council to be ready in the Situation Room upon his return. The situation is moving at breakneck speed, with strategic decisions being made by the hour. The roots of this war stretch back to the dismantling of the 2015 nuclear deal. In 2018, Trump withdrew the U.S. from the agreement that had placed limits on Iran's uranium enrichment in exchange for eased sanctions. Since then, no replacement deal has been secured. U.S. intelligence assessments suggest Iran is not actively pursuing a nuclear weapon, but could develop one within 1 to 3 years. The International Atomic Energy Agency reported last week that Iran has enough uranium, enriched just below weapons grade, to build up to 9 bombs. Israel is no longer willing to wait. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that Iran's nuclear window is just months away and that Israel would act unilaterally if necessary. Meanwhile, global governments are reacting with urgency. China and Thailand have told their citizens to leave Israel immediately. The U.S. has evacuated military dependents and diplomats from Iraq, fearing a broader regional spillover. American bases in the region have gone on red alert. In the financial world, defense stocks are soaring. Investors are flocking to arms manufacturers as war fears grip the market. Kratos Defense, a major producer of drones and missile systems, jumped nearly 5% Tuesday. L3 Harris rose 1.3%, crossing a key technical breakout level. Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman surged 2.6% and 1.3%, respectively. These are the primary players behind the F-35 stealth jet and long-range drones. RTX, formerly Raytheon, climbed 1.4% and is now trading at record highs, fueled by its partnership with Israel's Iron Dome system. Even Israel-based Elbit Systems is soaring, now at all-time highs with a 1.5% gain on Tuesday. AeroVironment, another U.S. missile and drone supplier, posted a 1.1% gain as well. Defense is booming, and Wall Street is watching. As the world stands on edge, one thing is clear. This is no longer a skirmish. This is a geopolitical earthquake, and the tremors are spreading across continents. From nuclear fears to oil prices, from military alliances to refugee evacuations, everything is now on the table. Subscribe to our channel now to stay ahead of every breaking update. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a headline. Like, comment, and share this video to help spread the truth. We bring you the facts others won't. Stay alert. Stay informed.